Hey guys, this is Nyaki with something I've been working on for the past couple months, and it is a fine time to share with you guys what I cooked up. Right after I found Scab, I started commissioning a lot of requests for my Final Fantasy 14 character Qchinq. And then I started to notice something. After I placed a lot of requests and got a lot of artwork back, some of the artists would not accept it and flat out deny my request. I took a look into why that's happening, and I looked at their profile. In their descriptions of their bios, they would always say OCs only. And I stopped to think for a minute. Shio is from a game from Square Enix, basically. And these artists can get into trouble if they got spotted by Square Enix, and then they could take down their art by giving them a takedown notice for not getting permission. So, because of that, and worried about that, I decided to finally make an OC. And there's something also very particular about Geo that I haven't told anyone about that also has an issue with originality. Alright? Now, if you take a look at her design, she might remind you of someone. Someone very big. Alright, I should just tell you. So her design is taking a lot of inspiration from a Hololive EN member named Mori Calliope, with her rapper costume with a little bit of slight adjustments. I swear I don't have an obsession with her, or I swear, guys, I don't have an issue. I swear. Obviously, I don't have any obsession with Callie. Right, Small Kelly? So, it was a fun time to finally get an OC, get something different, so that nobody would think I'm creepy. Smile. So, I went ahead and looked at Twitter. There's a lot of amazing designers out there that are on Twitter, but unfortunately, I don't know anyone. Plus, I didn't have any recommendations about who to go to. And if you just go around and look at what people have gotten their work done by, you can always ask the people, or give them a slight DM, ask them a couple of questions. That should be fine. But I didn't do that, so I went to the next best place, Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it is a website that you can find a specific person with a specific service that they sell for a set price. So, for example, if I wanted to get a voice work done, like somebody reads lines for me, I can pay them a set amount and they'll read the lines for me. That's the basics of it. But I wanted to find a character designer, so I went ahead and found Qchinq, a really amazing artist, who is also the mama for my character. She was a huge instrumental part of the whole process. She made it really, really easygoing and painless, and I was so happy that I worked with her. And basically, I gave her a lot of what I wanted, and she communicated back with me, and that is the most important part. You want to have a person that can communicate with you back. That way, you get a nice relationship and that nothing goes wrong. Even if you're having issues, just make sure to just talk. So once I received my first sketch of my OC, I instantly fell in love with her, because the fact that it was literally taking whatever was in my mind and then putting it on paper. That's so crazy. That's why communication good. So after that, I told her, hey, this is perfect. There's some slight modifications that need to be done, but overall, this is perfect. So she went ahead and worked on the final product. And then after a little while, I received it, and here we are. I'll show it to you guys. This is Tsuki Hoshihora, a space cat girl from outer space. She was born from a strange phenomenon from the creation of a new galaxy. We have a new OC. Heck yeah, guys. End of the story. Basically, what I did, I thanked her. She was amazing. Qchinq is the best. Go make sure to follow her. So after that, went to Skeb and requested all of the artists that I want to work with. I found more, I swear. I found more artists out there and commissioned more. After that, I was super happy until there was one person, and that one person was named Ichio-san. Now, Ichio-san, a really great artist, just delivered my work for Tsuki. One thing that stood out to me was when I look at their Twitter, they had on the tag hashtag VTuber. Now, see, that's the problem. I wasn't a VTuber at all. Actually, Tsuki wasn't a VTuber at all. She was supposed to be a mascot for the YouTube channel that I have, that you're watching. So, it got me thinking. Should she become a VTuber? Should she become a jiggly, wobbly cat? Is it even possible? Because the VTuber landscape in itself is very saturated, and I don't have anything for me to become a VTuber. I don't think that's possible. I don't have cool, amazing talents or the giga riz that other VTubers have. It's so insane. I grew up watching a lot of VTube content, I guess, from a whole variety of people. I'm a watcher. I've watched a whole bunch of Hololive. I've watched a whole bunch of the VShojo members, former and current. I've watched Shy Lily. I watched Bao. Like, it was so hard to imagine me becoming a VTuber. So I later on showed my friends the character design, and they think, oh, this is so cute. One of them was Lynn, a really great friend. I told her about the character, and she said, oh, you're turning that into VTuber, right? I was like, I wasn't thinking about it, but now I'm starting to think about it a little bit more. And then I showed my other friend, good friend, Les, and he said the same thing. He's like, oh, so you're turning that into a VTuber, right? And I didn't really think about that. I told him the same thing. Didn't know what what to think about it, but if you think that I should become a VTuber, then I guess, but I wasn't so sure. So I asked the two resident VTubers in our FC, and they have been featured many times in the recent videos. Mila Choo and Evelyn Evania. Turns out they actually like the design and also the idea of becoming a VTuber. At that point, I was set in stone. It was fine time for me to go to just become a VTuber. But how do you do that? See, the two things is that you need both a model artist and a rigger. Model artists, they work on, of course, the model's art, right? How she looks, how all the accessories will be. But it's a little bit different because there's a lot of work that goes into it. You have to separate a lot of the clothing, the body, all the parts basically, and make it actually movable. And then the second part, the rigger, is the person that does the work to make the model move around. And that takes a lot of time, especially if you're making it super detailed. And I didn't know who to go to until Qchinq made her service for model art available on Fiverr. Yep, we're going back to her, baby. But yeah, it felt really, 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 really natural. Obviously, because she made the character design, so it's more fitting for her to do the model art itself. So she went ahead and accepted the request. I went ahead and worked with her with the model art. She did it pretty quick, and then she worked on the rigging herself as well. She's really amazing. Thank you so much, Qchinq. I really appreciate you. All right, so before we show off the model itself, I wanted to give thanks to a couple more people. Um, and they're coming from the Twitch community because the community that I've been a part of, they're gracious enough to be very supportive, always coming in, saying hi, or anything like that. I really appreciate their company. Um, and two people that I want to mention that are, they were the catalyst for getting me affiliate on Twitch and also getting me to this point where I feel more confident enough to use this model itself. I want to give thanks to Natsubun and Astra Kolbeck. Without them, none of this would have been possible, really. And they've been always welcoming and very nice. So I wanted to give my huge thanks to them. Also, people that have been regularly popping in and out, always nice to see, and always talking, like Amaranthia, Turpox, Dulcia, Lyriv, Kanae, Coffee, Dragonfire, Sendetsu, Snare Chops, Shana, Succubus, About Tree Fide, Officer Valkyrie, Sage, and Yocation. Without all these people, coming in and out, it's been a real pleasure. Also, people that I haven't mentioned that I'll put on the screen right now is also the people that always supported and always been so nice, and I very much appreciate them. So, yeah. Otherwise, let's get on with the model reveal. Okay, are you guys ready? I am gonna show it in 3, 2, 1. Hi. This is me. Yep. Uh, once again, I wanted to thank you all, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next streams. All right. See you guys later. Bye bye.